Hello everybody, it's Sally, and I don't even want to say I'm greenlighting my day. I greenlit my day this morning first thing. I got up and went to a meditation class at 7:30 to 8:30 this morning, and I had some profound things happen to me, and I just thought I would share those today. I journaled them. I've drawn some illustrations and taken some notes, and I thought I'm just going to share this because this is who I am and this is where I'm at and some things I learned today. So as we sat down in this place that was new to me for meditation with someone I have meditated with before, as you quiet yourself and you try to still yourself and you try to, breathe and kind of get yourself ready, I had this image that there I was sitting, and coming out of my body above me were these little black dots. I would say, imagine if there was a swarm of gnats or little asterisks, the crisscross asterisks floating above, off of my shoulders, through my head, off my body. They weren't things coming down, like good light, coming down into me. It was stuff floating up, and out. And not hovering, but just continually dispensing higher and further away. And I said to myself in my head, what are these? And what I heard was, these are spiders. Little tiny spiders. And it made me think immediately of Charlotte's Web and the scene in the book or the movie where Charlotte the spider's babies have just, the egg sac or whatever it was you would say, are all blowing and floating away, and Charlotte has died, and the pig is sad, and he doesn't want to lose all of Charlotte's babies. So anyway, he's trying, a couple of them stick around, but most of them just float away and go, bye, bye, bye. And so, the little spider babies are floating away. And I said, but spiders aren't bad things. Why are they representing, what are they representing in me? Well, for me, what they're representing is, what are spiders? Spiders create webs and make nests and basically them lifting off of me. I'll read what I wrote. Were any small stresses or anxiety or fear or little dust balls of non-good stuff, just generic, non-cleansing, non-open stuff that needed to float away, and that they built in the crevices and corners, clogging up stuff, clogging up my bliss, my peace, just niggling little bits of cobwebs in different parts of me, where they shouldn't be. Not that the spider is bad, but this is not where the spiders need to be. They need to be out there somewhere else, doing their spidery things, but not inside of my head and my shoulders and my neck and everywhere else I feel like I'm carrying a little tension. So in my mind at that point in that meditation, I just lifted myself up. There's a yoga position where you put once you've done a lot of stuff forward, and you put your hands behind you, and you lift up like this. So in my head, I'm doing this in my body, even though I wasn't moving. And that just allowed even more of the stuff to just release out. And that kind of cleaned my clock, basically, for the rest of the meditation to let the good things float in. So I thought I would share that image with you. It was profound to me. And that's kind of what I do in my head. That's kind of where I go. And we had a guided meditation, which was also very powerful. It brought up some more wounds that I felt kind of sad about, but that's what meditation, can do. There are lots of ways to meditate and lots of ends to the same beginning. So for me today, it was kind of emotional, and I don't really need to talk about that part of it because that's not necessary, but a lot of sadness. And then at the end, we had a discussion. And have you ever had a massive paradigm shift that you didn't expect? Yeah, that's what happened at the end of my meditation in the group discussion part. This is a concept that will not seem probably strange to anyone, but I never, ever, ever, ever heard it before, ever. And the difference between that in many other cultures, there are ways to say things that we don't use. And I couldn't tell you what those are because my languages are limited. But there's a big difference between I am, which is a very powerful word, and I feel, or I have. I am identifies whatever it is to your core, to your intrinsic being. I feel is separate. You are you. You can be solid and strong, but feel something or have something. And I'll give you an example. I have low moments and I go, I am worthless. I have no worth. I have no value. That is a self-fulfilling, negative message to send yourself. I am weak. I am unable. I am unwanted. I am not sufficient. Those things glom onto my soul and keep me stuck. As many times as I release them, in a weak moment, they can come flooding back. If I am not living mindfully to stop and rebuke those thoughts, they immediately come up and do this to me. The difference between saying I am, I am worthless, or you can say I feel unwanted. I am unwanted. I am insufficient. I feel insufficient. I am cold. Why do we say I am cold? You say I feel cold. There's another way. I can't think what I have. I am sad. Well, if you say I feel sadness, or I have some sadness, or I have. It's having and feeling is different than amming it. Amming it. That's the only way I can say it. So that was just really blew my mind and really was a revelation to me. And I know that seems really silly because I'm a very word-oriented person, and that was just a very freeing truth for me. So I'm going to spend some time thinking about that this week, and it's already after 8 minutes, so I'm going to let you guys go. But I hope that helps somebody greenlight their day a little better today or tomorrow or whenever. I'll see you next week. You guys take care. Bye.